Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, as always, I appreciate you checking it out. Today we're diving into some Nintendo Wii. I did a Wii light gun shooter vid a while back, and it did pretty good, but man, all of a sudden it's just been like, it's been gaining views like crazy. I don't know, just one of those things, man. Just, yeah, I don't know. Never could understand these algorithms and stuff. Even when I was managing a Facebook page for gaming, I was just, which me think you have it figured out, man. It was like a curveball, but yeah. So I picked like 10 games for the Wii that I'm still playing today. We're in 2024. I got the Wii when it first came out. I stood in line outside of a Target with my friend Yancey. Yes, that is his name. We stood outside freezing in North Dakota. That's where we were stationed at. We were stationed in Grand Forks, North Dakota, and we were out there hungover as all get out. I think we stayed up till like 3 in the morning, and I totally thought he was gonna bail. I thought he was like, dude, yeah. He's like, we're gonna go wait outside for this suite, and I was like, yeah, okay. And he called me, man. He was up before I was. We were standing outside on the sidewalk, freezing our ass off. North Dakota winter. This is November, and yeah, dude, oh man, I got home. I was so tired. I didn't even care. I didn't even open the Wii. I just went back to sleep. I couldn't even afford any games at the time. I was only able to play the Wii Sports for a little bit, and I actually borrowed that truck game from my friend Yancey. I borrowed from him, and that was the first game I played. And yeah, and then from there, man, I had the Wii ever since. So it's been a long time. It's my second longest console I've owned besides the Wii U. So, but yeah. We'll look at 10 titles. Hopefully they're good titles. I pick some weird stuff sometimes. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got a favorite Wii game, or if you have, did you wait out in line for one, or did you pre-order one, or I don't know, just whatever in the comments. As always, man, I appreciate you all watching, and let's get going. All right, Ridea The Sky Soldier. And yes, it is a Wii U cover. And you might be asking yourself, why, Rob? Why? Well, I'll tell you. It's because the Wii version of the game was finished in 2011, but Kadokawa, who's the publisher, wanted to hold off publishing it until the 3DS version was ready as well. Kadokawa took so long to finish the port that by the time it was ready, around 2012, the Wii U had been released. And it no longer made sense to publish a game on a last-gen console and on what was considered an inferior handheld. So Kadokawa took even longer, porting his version from the 3DS to the Wii U instead. By the time they were finished with that, the Wii was already obsolete, so not wanting to waste anyone's time and hard work, they bundled the Wii version together with the Wii U version. Very interesting. And even more interesting is the Wii version is actually way better, extremely better. The Wii U one is god-awful and the controls are god-awful. You have to buy the Wii U one to get this one, so you can just use the Wii U one like as a coaster. You have friends over, you don't want rings on the table. What's the story, you might ask, of this game? Well, Ridea is an android who possesses the ability to fly and a heart. And these traits result in Ridea becoming a soldier in order to fulfill his promise of protecting the kingdom of Guarda, a series of islands that float in the sky. And they're from the ground-based Nago Empire and its leader, Emperor Dorado. Yeah, this is an interesting game. I think it's pretty fun. It's weird for sure, but you might like it. You might want to check it out.
Mission complete.
Okay, this one doesn't really need too much explanation. It's the SNK collection here for the Wii that came out in 2008. And it's loaded with 16 Neo Geo games on here. So I like this one. That's why I thought I would share it, because I know Neo Geo is pretty hard to collect for these days because of how expensive it is. I know emulation is the other route, but this is just if you want some really decent titles on one disc, and the Wii is cheap as well, so this title is cheap as well, so just a good option. And again, you could play it on the Wii U if you really want to spruce it up a bit. I thought I'd just throw in Metal Slug here, just to run it, a game, so you could see it playing. Plus Metal Slug's amazing. I love all the Metal Slug games, so... Alright, little Dead Space Extraction. I wish I'd put this in my Wii Light Gun game video that I did a while back, but I forgot I had it. So, also I left out the Conduit 2, I believe, so that would have been nice to put in as well. But anyways, here we are. Dead Space Extraction, a rail shooter from 2009. It was a spin-off within the Dead Space series and a prequel to the original game. The story follows survivors from the Aegis 7 mining colony as a planet and newly arrived ship USG Ishimura overrun by deadly monsters called Necromorphs. Necro don't work here anymore. Yeah, this is fantastic. It received a ton of awards too. I mean, the shooting is excellent. The movement, everything works with this. Really fun. I know the graphics aren't mind-blowing, but hey, it's the Wii. And this was the first Dead Space game I would play in the series. This is what got me into the series, was this Wii version. It's way easier if you just go for the head first shot. But usually otherwise takes me about 2 or 3 shots with this. See?
I warned you! Don't take another step.
Oof. Some people can't handle Vegas. Here's Sonic Colors, just came out in 2010. And the game follows Sonic's quest to stop his nemesis, Dr. Eggman, from enslaving an alien race and taking over the world. Oh, when, Dr. Eggman, will you realize you can't stop Sonic? The only one who could stop Sonic is me, because I suck. Might get him killed quite a bit. I think this is a great game though. I know that they re-released this, but this is the one that I got when it came out. I think it's fantastic, and I'll just stick with this one. Alright, here's Battalion Wars 2. This is a follow-up to the GameCube Battalion Wars. And pretty much same premise. You control your own battalion, and you're basically trying to create peace amongst some sovereign nations, to include your own. So
That's another rifle grunt. Just one more to go.
it was really fun though if you like these kind of strategy tactics type games. Control your troops, control your vehicles. I really like this one. It didn't do well with critics. I don't know. I think it's fun. Looks amazing.
Our path is clear. Head to the next gold star, Commander. Hurry ahead, Commander. Our anti-air vehicles are under threat.
Indiana Jones. This is a 2009 release, an action-adventure release that focuses on Indiana Jones. No kidding. As he searches for his former mentor, Charles Kingston, while working to prevent the Nazis from acquiring the Staff of Kings, which was said to be the same staff used by Moses to part the Red Sea. And his hair. Just kidding. Yeah, the Wii controls in this one work, they work pretty well, actually. There hasn't been a time where I played this where I've been frustrated by the controls. Everything works really well. Yeah, the fighting, the mechanics, everything's not bad. It is obviously though not for everyone. Some people don't want to be, don't want to be sitting there, waving around their controllers like that. So I can understand playing the other versions, but I don't know. This one's fun. And if you've followed my channel, I love Indiana Jones, so... Well, not him personally, that's weird. It'd be weird to announce in a video, but... The stories. Look at that, oh my god. Hopefully they have renter's insurance. For a lot of the fighting here, you just move the controllers back and forth. The nunchuck in one hand and the Wiimote in the other, so... Gotta do a little air punching. I tried to cut out as much of the tutorial stuff as possible. I know it can be annoying to watch. Almost as annoying as listening to me talk. Indy obviously takes his advice from Devo, who realizes that when a problem comes along, you must whip it. I'm really trying hard not to laugh right now. And I thought this would be cool to throw in here too. You can also fly in this game. You hold the Wiimote like straight up like a flight stick and just steer the plane and use the trigger to shoot. It's really fun. Takes a second to get used to because you really just kind of don't want to be flailing all over with the controller. But man, once you get the hang of it, that was really cool feature. Alright, here's Sin and Punishment, Star Successor. This is a rail shooter from 2009 and the sequel to the N64 Sin and Punishment, which also is awesome. The story takes place in the near future of 2007. My God, everyone. We survived. We survived this story. When war breaks out as humanity is struggling with a global famine, you'll take the roles of Saki and Eran as they fight to save Earth from destruction. It's about as simple of a story as I can tell you, so... yeah, really fun, great controls. Man, if you played the N64 one, this one is like the N64 one, but a lot more polished, cleaner, smoother. Amazing. This actually would be considered, I think, I could have put this in my Wii light gun shooting game video also, but oh well. I guess I could make a part 2. I only have 3 right now that I didn't use, so I'll find 2 more, and it'll just be a part 2 with 5 games. This one here is not for the squeamish. Avert your eyes if you wish to not see copious amounts of cake syrup across the screen. Mad World is a beat-em-up hack and slash from 2009. 3 days before the game's event, the fictional Varigan City becomes a target for a group of terrorists called the Organizers, who severed the island's city transportation and communication ties with the rest of the world, and then released a virus into its population that would kill them in less than 24 hours. However, the organizers informed the populace that any person that killed another would receive the vaccine. The city was quickly transformed into the stage of a recurring game show called Death Watch, with announcers Howard Buckshot Holmes and former Death Watch fighter Chris Creeley. Remaining citizens of Varigan City, as well as new hopefuls, become the show's contestants, hoping to become the top-ranked fighter in the game and win a large cash prize. Oh yeah. That's not the prize, by the way. That's just a bat. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Very violent, but a lot of fun. Mad City, Sin City, sensing a theme with the black and white. The controls for this one work excellent too. I believe this was a successor or pre to Anarchy Reigns, another Sega title. I can't remember the order, but that's another good one. And finishing off with something a little more wholesome, from violence to this, Knight's Journey into Dreams, 2007 release and sequel to the 1996 Saturn title, Knight's into Dreams. This is Journey into Dreams, apologies. Journey into Dreams. And the story follows 2 children, William Taylor and Helen Cartwright, who enter a dream world called Nightopia. When their nightmares come to life, they enlist the help of knights and exiled Knight Marin as they journey through Nightopia to stop the evil ruler Wiseman from escaping into the real world. Yeah, these are fun, man. I love the Saturn one a lot. I just featured that in a previous vid to include the Saturn version above it. That was my Sega on the Xbox 360 video I put out. But yeah, I love these games. It's just, I don't know, fun and take my mind off of things. That kind of game. Okay, so that's it. That's my picks there. Some probably you will know or are familiar with, and I tried throwing some ones that people are like, oh man, I didn't know that was out, and so hopefully there's 1 or 2 in there that you'll find. Because man, that's the point of this channel is it's not for fame and glory or to be the biggest YouTuber out there. Honestly, I just make these for me, and then because it's a hobby. But then I hope that someone finds a new game out of these videos that they've never heard of before, and then they got something cool to play, man. That's just the point, man. We're all just gamers. We're all just looking for the next thing to play, man. I used to say that a lot at the end of my earlier videos, and then it kind of, I don't know, man. You think you've got this stuff figured out, like I said. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, man. But I'm really grateful, though, for everyone that watches. I'm super appreciative. Channel's been doing really well. We'll see how much longer it goes. I feel like I'm ready to do something else. I like to move on to another adventure. So, because I don't need this. This isn't my big like source of income or anything. I'm retired. Like I'm fully retired. Like I don't work. I don't have to worry about income or future goals or anything like that. So, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying this is just a hobby, man. It's a hobby channel. We'll see how long it lasts. In the meantime, though, like I said, I'm very appreciative of everyone that's along for the ride. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next video. And thanks again.